Hey guys, it's Kelsey here. Today I am going to share with you my Project Life for week 17. I am finally getting caught up on Project Life, slowly but surely, and I'm definitely excited to be getting caught up. So, this week I had a lot of Instagram sized photos, but since I print my Instagram sizes out a little bigger than normal, I'm not using an Instagram size pocket from the Just Add Color kit. I just haven't worked with those a lot. I really like matting the photos on larger cards, so that's just what I'm going with here. I'm still using a combination of the April and May Studio Calico kits. I have combined them all in that box, so don't try to figure out what's what, because I don't even know what's what at this point, and I am looking very forward to getting into the June kit, because here it is most of the way through June and I have not even touched it yet. So I've been trying to make the most out of my April and May kits before I dive into a new one. So I've loved this stamp set in the May kit. Loved it. I've been using it all the time, and yeah, I just love every single part of this stamp set. So there I'm using one of the Color Theory inks from Studio Calico. So far I just have 3 of the colors. I have Well Red, Emerald City, and Sunny Day, I think it's called. And I love all of them. They stamp really well on photos, which is wonderful, because most of the time not all inks stamp on photos well. But I found those to, not only do they stick well, but they dry really fast. So I've really liked working with those on photos. There I'm using my Slick Writer to write on that photo. It's pretty simple, basic. I need to get more tags and print those out and cut them out, because I really like putting a tag on a photo. And there is that foodie stamp from Ellie's Studio. I've really enjoyed working with that a lot lately too. I find so many of my photos are food photos, so it's definitely nice to be able to stamp breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, and just call it good on that. So there I'm kind of playing with the photo arrangement. I didn't really want to have 2 book pictures in a row. I didn't want to have 2 Instagram photos in a row. I just couldn't quite decide. But here I'm making a decision and I'm going to stick with it, and I accidentally put glue on the wrong photo, so I had to switch it out. But I'm just going to put some quick journaling on there. And on that 3x4 card on the far right, that is a printable, I think, from 2 Peas in a Bucket. I finally learned how to use the print and cut feature on my silhouette, and I've been using that lately just a little bit. I'm still getting the hang of it. I feel like every time I go back to my silhouette I forget everything that I learned and I have to relearn it, and then I'm scared to go back to it, so I don't go back to it for a couple weeks, and then the process just repeats itself. But I love that print and cut feature on the silhouette, so I'm definitely going to be doing more of that and using more printables, because it makes it so much easier. And I just like keeping those on my desk or in a little container near my desk and using those because they're usually perfect for Project Life. So there I just did a little bit of journaling underneath that card, or underneath that photo on that card. And here I'm using the 4x6 card that was already in the pocket from last week, and I'm just using the back of it. Those little arrows, I go to a Technique card class once a month, and we used a border punch, and out popped these cute little arrows. And I put them in an envelope and took them home with me because they were so cute. We did such a cute little pattern on that paper that I just wanted to take it home and use them, and I put them on my desk and knew that I would use them faster if I just left them on my desk. So that's just a random little thing that I had, but you could definitely, you know, cut these out by hand or cut them out on a silhouette. It's just a very simple kind of chevron arrow pattern. And I'm going to dig out my punches and see what the negatives look like on some of them, because I definitely want to use that again, because they make cute little embellishments. It's kind of like make your own embellishments. and it's fun to use the negative of a punch when I wasn't even expecting to use that. So there's another set stamp from that foodie set. I think it says "So Delicious" or "This is so delicious." And those are some cookies that I found at Sam's Club that I just fell in love with, so I put those on my Instagram, and obviously I printed it out on my computer, or my printer I should say, and I'm just going to do a little bit of journaling. So that card came together really quick and easy. You know, stamp, embellishment, journal, done. So, and you're going to see me flip through a lot of cards in this video and in my videos coming up for Project Life. Since I had 2 stacks basically of cards, I'm going through a ton of them every time, just trying to find the right card that fits with the photos. So, and I apologize that it's so fast, but kind of is what it is at this point. So there, I didn't have much to say about that photo. I'm actually doing a mini album of books that I've really enjoyed lately. And so that photo, I printed one to put in my Project Life, but I also printed one and I'm putting it in that mini album that I'm working on about books. So it's going to be quick and easy to print off 2 photos and insert one in Project Life and put one in a regular layout. I do that a lot of times just because I feel like there's more to a story, but I also want to include it in my Project Life in case someone would be looking at just one or the other. I don't know why, but that's just kind of how I like to do things. And here, this is going to be a really long journaling card, so I apologize in advance, guys. I usually try to do my journaling off camera, or just not quite so much at once, but this time I was just telling the story in the moment, and it's all on camera, so sometimes there's a lot of journaling during the video, and sometimes there's not. It just kind of depends how much I think to get done up front, or how much I do get done up front, I should say. So, and again this week I'm just using the Design A pages. Whenever I'm trying to get caught up, I've definitely found the Design A to be the most easy and efficient way. It's familiar, it's comfortable, and I know what I'm working with. And I've definitely found that the Instagram size photos definitely help me put more photos in 4x6 pockets, because as you guys know, I'm always complaining about a lack of 4x6 photos and 4x6 cards, so this is an easy way to put a photo into a 4x6 slot, even if it's not necessarily 4x6 size. So those are the pre-done cards that I made, and even though I don't love this card that I made, I just put it in there and it actually fits, and I don't hate it too bad. But that's kind of one of my rules, is I'm just trying to, if I don't love it, I've either got to fix it or learn to live with it, because I'm not going to throw it out, and I'm not going to change it too much. I mean, I'm going to try to fix it if I don't like something, but I'm really trying to, if I mess up on a card, or if I can't find what's working for a card, I'm not going to spend 20 minutes figuring out one Project Life card. I'm going to put it in a pocket and go. These cards are from the Inked Rose collection by We Are Memory Keepers, and I really have enjoyed that collection. I really like the 4x6 cards, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway sometime soon, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see the giveaway soon. Here, this is one of the pockets from the Inked Rose collection, and I'm just using a little bit of distress paint to color the back of it, and then I put these little blue polka dots all around, and it's going to take a while to dry, so you guys won't actually see it on camera, I don't think. It's been like a couple weeks since I made this video, and I'm just now narrating it, but it took a while to dry, and that craft paper was very thin in the pocket, but it worked out to be a perfect matte for this photo. So here's more cards that I'm going through. These are from Maggie Holmes, and they were just kind of in my stash there. So I love all of these cards. They have a really weird surface to them though. They're a little bit more slick, so that's been interesting to try to work with those. That Happy card I really love, and I really loved that Cloud 4x6 card, but I never knew how to use it, but it works perfect as the background for that happy cutout card. So that's just how I left it. I didn't round the corners. I didn't glue the cards together. I figure if I change my mind, I can always pull that cloud card out because I do really like it. I'm just not quite sure how I wanted to work with it. If I wanted to put a picture on it, but it didn't really feel like it would fit journaling very well, so I just didn't know what to do with it. But I'm happy with it like that. And this Maggie Holmes card, I love. I love the colors. I just love the whole feel of the card, and I felt like the colors went really, really well with the photo that I was using. So the only bad thing is, like I said, the card surface is a little bit slick, so you have to watch out for that. I used a slick writer, and you could see me drying it off a little bit there. And then now it's time to work on the title card. A lot of times I leave the title card for last, just because it's difficult to figure out what you want to do. Every other card, you kind of have a jumping off point. You either know you want to journal something, you know you have a photo to work with, you know an embellishment that you want to work with, but the title card is just different. And this week turned out really, really simple. I decided not to use any thickers or stickers or letter stickers or anything else. I just hand wrote it, and I used one of the punch out cutout thingies from that Studio Calico kit. I love those things. I cannot wait. I hope they put more in those. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.